Hi everyone, it's Hian from the Asian Center in beautiful Kishinano. So, you forgot the watering down, the soil is just right, but your plant still looks sad. Maybe it's not what you are doing, but where you are placing it. One of the biggest mistakes new plant parents made is putting a plant in the wrong kind of light. Some plants love bright indirect sun, some survive in dark corner, and some will just sit there slowly dying unless you move them. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to understand the light level in your home and how to match each plant to perfect spot. No fancy equipment needed, just your windows, your hands, and a few simple tricks. So, let's tip number 1. The 3 types of indoor light and which plant love each one. Alright, let's start with the basics. There are 3 main types of light you will find indoor, and no, I'm not talking about how pretty your window look. I mean the actual light level your plants care about. Let's break them down. Number 1, bright indirect light. This is what more tropical plants love. It's kind of light that's strong but filtered, like near an east-facing window or behind a sheer curtain. You get light, but it's not hot. No direct sun rays hitting the leaves. The plants that love this, like monstera, prayer plant, or another name is lemon love, polka dot peronia, Hoya, philodendron. And medium light, not super bright, but still natural light in the room. You might have a window nearby, but the sun doesn't hit directly. It's a great for peperomia hope, peace lily, ZZ plant, Chinese evergreen. So how about low light? This is when you're far from any window, like halfway, bathroom, and bedroom corner. There's light, but it's dim. Plants that survive here, including snake plant, cast iron plant, and some photo variety. You know, if you need to turn on a light to read comfortably in the middle of the day, then that's probably too dark for most plants, even low light ones. But don't worry, in the next part, I will show you how to check your light level using just your hand. So tip number 2, how to check the light in your home without fancy tools. You know the 3 types of indoor light: bright indirect, medium, and low. But how do you know which one you have in your home? You don't need any fancy meter. All you need is your hand, your eyes, and little sunlight. Here is one of the easy way to test light: the shadow test. Step into the spot where you plan to put your plant around midday is best. Then hold your hand about 12 inches above a white surface like a table, floor, or wall, and look at the shadow is quiet. If your hand makes crisp, sharp shadow, that means that it's bright light. If the shadow is soft and blurry, that means medium light. If there is almost no shadow at all, that's low light. Super simple, right? So you can also look at how far the space is from the window. Within 3 feet of a bright window means usually bright indirect. 4 to 7 feet means medium light. More than 7 feet or room with no windows, that means low light can watch how your plants behave over time. If your plant's leaves stretch toward the window or the new growth look leggy, that means it's reaching for more light. And you might need to rotate the post every few weeks or move it a bit closer to the window. If the leaves start to fade in color or you see slow or no growth, it could be too dark. So, plants that have a colorful or patterned leaves like polka-dot begonia or lemon mandrantara usually need more light to stay vibrant. If they lose the color and turn plain green, that's a sign to move them closer to the light. And remember, north facing windows usually give the lowest light, while south or west facing windows provide stronger light, especially in afternoon. But no matter what direction your window face, you can still grow plants, and you just need to pick the right plants for the light you have. In the next part, I will show you exactly which plants work best in each type of light, and where I like to place them around the home. So, tip number 3, best place to put your plants room by room, guys. Now, you understand the different types of lights and how to test it. Let's talk about where to actually place your plant in the home, because the different rooms have a different light and different needs. Let's start with the living room, usually the brightest room in the house. If you have got a big window, this is where you can show off your more dramatic plant. Try a monstera, philodendron, or a prayer plant like a lemon. They all love bright indirect light. You can place them a few feet away from the window or right by it with a sheer curtain. Oh, want a designer look? You will love plant like ZZ or snake plant in the corner. It brings head and visual interest. And the next is the kitchen. Kitchens often get bright light in the morning, but it fades in afternoon. This is the perfect spot for smaller plants that don't need tons of sun. Peperomia Hoya or cube bear paw succulent by the window. Small plant on the window will add life without getting in the way. If your kitchen doesn't get much light, that's okay. Just keep the plant near the light source and rotate it weekly. So now let's talk about bathroom. If your bathroom have a window and stay humid, it's a dream space for some tropical plants like peace lily, calathea, or ferns love that moisture and low light combo. If there is no window, don't worry. A snake plant or cast iron plant can still handle it. Or consider adding a small grow light over yourself. Moving on to the bedroom. Bedroom usually gets soft, filtered light, perfect for relaxing plants. Great option is ZZ plant, tolerated low light, philodendrons, great for cozy jungle feel, or string a pear near the bright window. If you are short on table space, try a hanging plant or wall mounted shelf with 2-3 small pots. Grouping them adds a style without clutter. And finally, the home office or work desk. This space should feel focused, calm, but also energizing. I love placing a snake plant, peperomia, or eggplant on the desk. This makes the space more alive. And guess what? Some of these plants are also like air purifiers, really great for you spend an hour working here. So here's a quick recap I would like to summarize for you. Like living room, you need like big leafy plants, statement pot. Kitchen, small easy care plants like peperomia or succulents. Bathroom, and peace lily or snake plant depending on light. Bedroom, like shooting green like ZZ or philodendrons. Work desk is a compact, calming greenery. So wherever you place your plant, just remember to observe the light and choose plants that match the mood and light level of the room. So that's it. Once you understand your light and match your plants into the right room, everything just feels easier. Your plants grow better, look happier, and you don't have to stress about why the leaf turned yellow again. If this video helped you, give a like or tag someone who just bought the houseplants and have no idea where to put it. And don't miss the next video. We'll talk about something that every plant parent wonder. Should you repot a new plant as soon as you bring it home? See you in the next video.